Okay, YouTube. Some people showed some interest, so I figured I'd take this thing apart and show it to you. Here's the grip. It's made out of 3 pieces of aluminum, 2/4 inch with a 3/8 spacer, which I got kind of riveted in there. You probably can't see the pins, but it has 2 brass pins in there pinned over into a little countersink to hold them together. And I've done quite a bit of work to it since the last time you saw it. It's a lot smoother now. I got her up about 150 grit. I'll probably go to 220 and quit because I don't want it too slippery. Anyway, so there's the grip. Has a cutout here for the plate that goes in the side that holds the receiver in and the trigger mechanism. Cut. Here's the barrel. It's made out of a piece of mild steel with another piece shrink fitted over this end. The barrel lug is silver soldered on, and this is the threaded, well, it's a long set screw actually for the toggle that keeps the barrel closed. And then you can see where I installed the barrel liner, and I actually put a sight on it since the last time too, front sight, but it's too tall, I'm sure, but I figured having it too tall, I can always file it down. Okay, there's the barrel. Now for the more complicated part, here is my bolt and my trigger group. I'm going to take this partially apart. Get my little Allen wrench here and swing my spring that I made from a piece of hacksaw blade away. Stupid fly. And for lack of a better term, I guess you'd call this the Sear Pin. It's just a piece of 3/16 rod with a nut brazed on top, or silver soldered on top, and then I round it off. And that actually goes in that hole right there. When you pull the bolt back, the spring forces it down in front of the bolt, and then this trigger, which has a fork on it to go around the pin, just pulls it up and it fires. Actually, it works quite well. The trigger pull is, well, impressive for being homemade. At least I think it is. And this piece here is secured onto the barrel, or to the bolt, excuse me, with 4 1032 cap screws. I'll take this out before it ends up on the floor. The receiver, if you want to see, I don't want to take this apart. It's kind of a nasty thing to take apart. If you want to see details of the receiver, go look at The Unknown Cat. He has lots of videos using this type of receiver, and that's where I got my idea for my receiver. The breech face is actually pressed in and has 2 632 flathead screws holding it in. The back end is kind of a lighter fit, but it goes in snugly, and it has 2 632 flathead screws in it also to hold it in place. The rear sight is just held on with a small flathead cap screw. I figure at least to give me something to look at. But anyway, it all fits together fairly simply. The screw here that holds this spring down actually holds the front of the trigger guard also. But anyway, the receiver just fits in that channel. And then I have a side plate. I put a side plate in it because I didn't want to thread my cap screws into just aluminum. I was afraid to pull the threads out. So that side plate just lays right in there. and the screws go clear through and screw into that side plate and holds everything snugly. Then the trigger guard is no big deal. It goes underneath that screw that holds that spring down, and there's also a small screw that goes in here. Whoop, dropped it. That goes back here to secure the rear part of the trigger guard. And then the barrel just held on with a pin. It's a 5/16 pin. I drilled and reamed that hole through there. Whoops. There goes a piece of it. Oh, my side plate. And that just needs tapped in. Oh, there it goes. And I actually put a couple very small set screws in the aluminum to secure the pin, so the pin wouldn't actually be turning in the aluminum, it'd be turning in the steel. I figured that'd be better, I don't know. And then I have a simple toggle. See if I can get her on here. And it just screws on there. You loosen it up. Boom, it fits right between there, and you can load it, put her down, and crank her around, and you're good to go. It's kind of cumbersome maybe, but it does the job and works well. It really holds it tight. So anyway, that's about it. I'm not going to do a tutorial. It would take me too long, and my internet connection is too bad. This I got about 710 on there right now, and it'll take me forever probably to upload this. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. It looks better with the aluminum finish, a little nicer. I got to get some cold bluing and touch up the barrel, but other than that, it's getting close to being done. All right, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. Oh, one other thing. I wanted to, if any of you guys are into archery, you might want to check out the Backyard Boyer. It's a young fella from Hawaii originally. He makes PVC bows that are almost unbelievable, and it's just a very good channel. He's called the Backyard Boyer. All right, thank you. We'll see you.